In a weird way, Manchester United's struggles against Fulham only further highlighted one of the team's biggest successes this season. Erik ten Hag's side have a knack for managing to win matches even when they aren't at their best, though their latest comeback win was more about Fulham's implosion than it was about their own ability on the day. With Casemiro serving the first of his 4-match domestic ban, there was always going to be a drop in quality, which was exacerbated by Raphael Varane's late fitness issues as well. United were without two of their most important players, and it showed, but they weren't the only other key players whose absences are felt on this side. Although results haven't been largely affected, there has been a noticeable change since Christian Eriksen's injury back in January, with the United midfield yet to find the same balance it had struck so sweetly earlier in the season. Ten Hag has made 9 signings during his time at United, but only 3 of them started against Fulham, and 2 of those were temporary fixes targeted in January to serve a short-term purpose. Of course, it would have been impossible for all of them to be involved, given that Martin Dubravka has already left, Jack Butland as a reserve goalkeeper, and 2 of the midfielders were unavailable for selection. A fairer way to look at those new additions is as the 5 who are permanent, of whom 4 have already brought a unique skill set that is integral to Ten Hag's desired style of play. The United manager wants his side to control matches, with a desire for calmness and creativity all across the pitch, and has focused on trying to sign players who are comfortable with the ball at their feet. Even without the 2 finest examples of that in Casemiro and Eriksen, it was still evident with those who ended up making the difference against Fulham. Lisandro Martinez was the most influential outfield player on the day, and Antony made such an impressive impact from the bench. The Argentine defender provided United with the creativity they were otherwise missing from deep, not only defending astutely but also creating opportunities in the blink of an eye with his passing ability. At the other end of the field, Antony was a thorn in Fulham's side, with his introduction helping to shift the momentum in United's favour even before the red card and penalty incident. This was a match in which the absence of Ten Hag's signings was not only felt heavily, but in which they wouldn't have won without the contributions of 2 permanent additions to his side either. In years gone by, United would likely not have won that match and could have been even further behind before the red cards. It has been a common theme of their season under Ten Hag, and it happens often enough to suggest it is a trait rather than luck. That in itself is another result of the players United have recruited, with a focus on signing serial winners who rarely give up and just seem to find a way to get the job done, no matter how poorly they might have played. Ten Hag clearly has a desired profile of player in mind as he continues his rebuild, and right now his track record for permanent signings is bordering on flawless given what they have brought to the side. If there was ever an argument to be made for further backing at the end of the season, it is that even on their off days they still manage to find a way to win thanks to those they recruited last summer. United signings are a sign of things to come.